What's up, y'all? Anyway, we're back with the weeklies for July the 30th of 2024. So it looks like that today we have collect brain fungus, consume any chems, 25 brain fungus, 9 chems, cripple super mutant's arm, 18, drink Nuka-Cola, 25, harvest a wild plant or fungi, 30, kill insects, 30, blood eagle, kill blood eagles, 30. Claim a workshop 3. I've already done that because I just figured I'd do it off camera. Most people know how to claim a workshop. If not, I'll go through it real quick. Scrap junk to produce circuitry, 15. So I got that too. I just got that when I was doing my dailies and claiming the workshops. So anyway, I'll go through some stuff on that. We're going to go from the top, though. I think we're going to do the brain fungus first. But before we get that started, I'm going to go ahead and show you the whole deal about claiming a workshop. It's a good time to claim a workshop. Keep in mind, if you claim a workshop on a public server, then you are in a PvP area. So just keep that in mind. A lot of people keep their stuff unlocked when you're on a public server. That's up to you to figure out if you want to do that or not. Some people PvP in their public servers. That's at your discretion, whatever you want to do. But anyway, with that being said, with the Santa Collectrons being back in business and all that stuff, there's a thing you can do here. What I've been doing is putting up 3 rows of stairs, or 3 sets of stairs, and then go into here, lock your door, and he'll still collect stuff up here. You don't have to make it near this big. The only reason I do is because I'll put some stuff up here off camera in order to scrap and repair weapons and stuff like that. Right now I have 3 workshops: Gorgeous Junkyard, I have Charleston Energy Plant, and Charleston Landfill. And I have the same exact setup at all 3 of these. So your Sanatron, if you let him out, that's fine. He doesn't get damaged. I don't think anything actually tries to damage your Sanatron, but your Collectron station can be damaged. So up here, it's kind of out of sight, out of mind, and more than likely won't be targeted, even if you don't defend your workshop. So, and also, if you don't know, if you're not aware how to, oops. Let's lock myself back in here. I wish they'd fix that. Anyway, when you come to a workshop, I know most everybody knows this, but I'm going to throw it out there just in case you don't know this. When you come to a workshop, you're going to see this big red thing right here, but it's going to be full of a couple of enemies, maybe 10, 12, 13 enemies, 15 enemies, whatever. You're going to have to go around and basically unalive all the enemies. So you have to find them. After you've gotten rid of so many, it'll pop up a marker to show you where they are, like a point of interest marker. When you've gotten all of them unalived, then this thing will pop up. They'll give you some caps. Usually 20 caps. Workshops usually cost over 20 caps. If you take somebody's workshop that is really set up, and I mean they've got it really, really set up, the cap rate goes up as how much stuff is actually in the workshop. So if I had all my my resource things out here set up, and then I had a bunch of turrets set up, and then say I built a little camp in here, it's going to cost more if someone tries to take my workshop. So with that being said, anyway, let's get on with this. I guess we're going to go find some brain fungus. So, good places to find brain fungus. The place I generally go is to Uncanny Caverns down here. There's quite a bit in there. And then, so, anyway, I'll try to remember some more spots. I know that a lot of places in the mire have it. Quite a few places. I know there's a tunnel down here, right around there, I think, that's got a bunch in it. And then, which bunker is it? ransacked bunker right here. Pretty sure it's got quite a bit in it. Like 5-10 pieces. But I usually go to Uncanny Caverns. So I know there's enough there that I can probably get most of this done at Uncanny Caverns. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to head down there and I'll bring y'all back. Okay, we're at Uncanny Caverns, and I forgot to mention, this thing does have a couple of kings in here, so be prepared. And I did get on my handy dandy interactive map that I use, and it looks like that, let's see here, hang on. Okay, here we go. There's a bunch around Big Maw and the Retreat. So if you've done the Brotherhood of Steel, then you've probably unlocked the Retreat. So that's another good one to wander around there. You're gonna have to just wander around the swamp and look for that. There's probably some in the Retreat also, but the little interactive map shows it all over here. It doesn't show any in Uncanny Caverns, which is kind of weird, but maybe that's because it's an enclosed space, so they just didn't add it to the map. But anyway, the interactive map is in my description of the video. So anyway, it's pretty handy. Anyway, let's get on with this. I don't know that there's 30 in here, but we're going to try. So you can see we got some down here. I hope it's mole rats and not, or mole rats. Hope it's mole rats and not mirelurks. That would be nice. Anyway, so you can see it's kind of just laying around the, usually right off the beaten path. So anyway, I'm going to cut away, and then I will bring y'all back when we get this knocked out. If anything really exciting comes up, I will bring y'all back. Alright guys, I'm back. So we completed those two. While I was in here, I figured I would go ahead, well that ain't going to help us. I figured I would go ahead and pick up the wild plants or fungi. So there was a lot of this glowing fungus in here, especially right here by the water. So I picked all that too, and pretty much that knocked out both of those. So now it looks like that we consume any chems. I'll probably do that off screen because all I'm gonna do is probably take a bunch of rat away or something to that extent. So it looks like we're off to cripple a super mutant's arm. 18 of those jokers. So, let's see. Let's see how many we can get at Huntersville. We'll see how many we can get here. So anyway, I'm going to head over there and I'll bring y'all back. Alright y'all, we're at Huntersville. So I changed weapons again. So hopefully this will work like it's supposed to.
I will wear your guts around my neck.
Maybe they got one anyway, we'll see. have to go reload here.
Wounded.
Ain't going very well, but we'll see. Scrap too, I know. There he is. I knew there was another one over here. And I usually go for the gun arm. For some reason, it seems like is there another one here? Oh, there he is. Hopefully we got both of those arms. $13 of 18. What? Okay, so 13 of 18. So yeah, okay. Anyway, this trailer over here's got a place to scrap in it. Right here. Okay. So, let's see. Now that we did Hunter's View, I think I'm going to run over here to the Foundation Outpost. Reason being is there's usually 4 or 5 hanging out over there. Maybe I can get a couple of arms on them, and then I'll bring y'all right back. Okay, so we're at the Foundation Outpost. This is where eviction notice takes place, so... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Let me go down here. That thing hurts. Okay, that knocked that out. Take a lot of rads right there. If you haven't done this event, there is a you get a lot of legendaries. In fact, Bethesda just mentioned that they are going to drop the loot on this event, so wouldn't be a bad idea if it pops up anytime soon to go ahead and jump on it so you can gather up as many legendaries as you can. I've got a tips and tricks video coming out pretty soon, and I've got, man, I think I've got like 12 or 13 legendaries off of this one event. So anyway, I was going to put that in the tips and tricks video just to show, but I don't know that I will now because Bethesda is fixing to patch it. So anyway, guys, let's see what we've got left here. Drink Nuka-Cola. I'm going to take you around and show you a couple of spots where we can get the Nuka-Cola. I'm probably going to kill the blood eagles on my own. I'll show you where I'm going, but the video is going to be running a little bit long just because there's so much going into this one today. I don't know that I can tell you exactly where to get 25 Nuka-Colas. I can tell you some spots I'll show you some spots to get some, and it'll basically just be bouncing out and bouncing in, or bouncing in and bouncing out. But anyway, so the Nuka-Cola spots, I'm going to run to a couple of spots, and I will bring y'all back. Okay, y'all, if you've watched, if you've watched any of my videos, including the one today as far as the dailies, you know, I use Sunday Brothers Cabin for a lot of things. So Sunday Brothers Cabin, and it's good for pre-war food, for fermenting alcohol. There's alcohol here that can be fermented. You don't have to make it on your own. But anyway, it's also drops a couple of Nuka-Colas right here on this bench. I'm on private, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab them. So anyway, that's it for this one. Okay, guys, we're in Morgantown, and this is where you spawn in, right here by this frat house. We are at Fraternity Row, right here. So you'll find a couple of ghouls right here. Knock them out pretty easy. He about got me. So anyway, you're gonna walk right up here to where this place with a blue door is. And there again, this is in a lot of my videos also. So once you come in here, you're gonna walk right through this door here, and you can get all of them sometimes. But anyway, there's there's 4 more right there. So anyway, I'll bring you to another place. Okay, we're here at Foundation, right here on the map. Most people know. Anyway, this is probably one of the best ways to store or save and store Nuka-Cola. I don't know exactly where you have to be with the settlers, but you come to Samuel. Come on. Okay. Nuka-Cola Collectron right there, $12.50. He also has the
style that I can respect. You know what I mean?
Nuka-Cola Quantum Collectron for the same price. They do the exact same thing. It's just the Quantum is he's a square, or not square. He's the Quantum colors, whereas the Nuka Collectron is the Nuka-Cola colors. So okay. And those things work pretty well. You'll be able to stockpile Nuka-Cola in no time. That's not an easy fix for today, but it's an easy fix for, you could probably get enough this week. So, and then pick them up here and there. Another way to do this is if you know where there's a couple of machines that are really good at spawning Nuka-Cola, just server hop until you get your as many as you need. Or if you plan on doing it throughout the week, just go ahead and do it throughout the week.
What the heck is a job?
Another couple of places. I'm not going to go there right now, but anyway, if you go to the White Springs Resort and you go to the White Springs Refuge, if you go in the door, make a right, head over like you're going to go see Jeremiah Hopkins, I think is his name. When you see him in that room, make a left and go in there where the guy you trade stamps to, there's a Miss Handy or Mr. Handy, Miss Handy, whatever it is, named Bubbles. Bubbles also sells Nuka-Cola. So I mean, you probably don't want to buy it, but anyway, that's an option also. Nuka World on Tour, where you spawn in a Nuka World on Tour. If you continue going forward, go past where you all the workstations are, make kind of a veer to the left right there. If you go straight back there, there's some soda, like Nuka-Cola Coke soda machine things there, and they do the same thing that Bubbles does. So there's the Nuka-Cola, and on this one, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be a Nuka-Cola, even though it states drink Nuka-Cola, that could be Nuka-Cola Orange, Nuka-Cola Grape, Nuka-Cola Twist. Any of the flavors count as Nuka-Cola. So, anyway, I'm going to drink the rest of those later. Let's go find some insects. So, I'm going to run over there and I will bring y'all back. Okay, guys, we are at Aaron Homestead. It's right here on the map. And there's a bunch of insects here. Anyway, there's also a bunch of stim packs. Farming stim packs is a good spot to go. I'm not going to go through where all the stim packs are, but there's some in almost every single one. There are some in every one of these houses, unless somebody has picked them up. But right now, we're going after rad roaches. So, there's usually 3. There it is. See, stim pack. They're all over the place in here. So, now we're going to run down below the hill. So I'm going to pause it here and I'll bring y'all right back. Okay, we're back. We're right below. That's Aaron Homestead right there. So we're right below it. And if you see there's bees. And then if you just keep walking this way towards, you'll see we've got blood bugs. That's a few. Tick. Oh yeah, and if you need the key, I just picked it up, but if you need the key to that shed right there, it's in that guy right there in the bathtub. Just check him. He'll have the key to this place right down here. And if you collect all right here, you're going to collect that key. So, anyway. Just keep going across here. There's usually 2 spots that they spawn in. One back there. One up here. Also, there's a lot of vegetables here. And this is one of the few places that you can actually find regular cranberries that for like cranberry cobbler, cranberry relish. Like right here. There should be 10 sets, so if you've got if you have green thumb on, you should be able to get 20. And sometimes there's one in the shed over here. Sometimes there's a mole rat, sometimes there's a blood bug, sometimes there's both. Sometimes the mole rat has killed a blood bug. Sometimes there's power armor in here. I usually take the fusion core out of it. It's just the way I roll. Sometimes there's a magazine in that bucket. It's not there. So anyway, if we continue to head over here, looks like there's something stuck on top of the map right there. I'll check that out when we leave. Anyway, or when I'm off camera. If it's something interesting, I'll bring you back. Anyway, so if you come right over here to this little shed here, usually you'll find another blood bug and a... usually there's a blood bug over here. I guess this time it was 2 bloat flies. Usually it's a bloat fly and a blood bug. So anyway, there, see what that puts us at. That puts us at 24 of 30. And I have another spot where some more actually are. So I'll bring y'all back. Okay, so we're at Camden Park. Usually there's 2 or 3 rad roaches in here. So there was 2. And then whatever you find at this bathroom at Camden Park, see we found mole rats this time. If you find mole rats here, there's going to be mole rats in this spot over here also. So what I was hoping is there would be blood bugs here. If there's blood bugs or bloat flies or ticks, if there were any insects here, then we would have had a bunch of insects in this area over here also. But yeah, right in here. Excuse me. There should be mole rats in here. Yeah. Glowing mole rats. Oh, I already got him too. But if you come in here also, another thing is sometimes this thing spawns Nuka-Colas. Good spot right there. 2. So there's 2 there. Sometimes they spawn on the table. None spawn on the table, but there's 2 more for you anyway. Okay, so usually there's a couple of rad roaches in there. What? Okay, so that got us on that. So anyway, so we got the insects. Another spot to find insects, if you have it open. Okay. Not in Mossstown. Right here. Dailies Wilderness. It's a good spot. There's you're gonna find insects inside the building. Now there's gonna be 2 Jaguars there that you'll have to deal with. But if there's insects inside the building, and there's usually 2 or 3 ticks in the back of the building. Also, there's another building that's kind of off to that you can see from the back. That you'll be able to see. I gotta go all the way back up here. That's like right over kind of in this area. And that one either has ghouls or it has insects, one of the 2. And there is generally 2 or 3 rad roaches in there. So there's a good 5 or 6 insects up there most of the time. So where are we at now? Okay, so we've got kill bloody eagles and drink Nuka-Cola. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll drink the Nuka-Cola, and I will bring y'all back, and we'll call it a day. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. Anyway, so I am back, and it is complete. Anyway, I'd say that probably took maybe 45 minutes to an hour, because I did have some downtime because I were mowing my yard, and that took a little while. So I don't include that. But anyway, let's get. I'll show y'all this too. Okay, if you see these things in somebody's camp, it's your prerogative whether you want to trust them or not. If you look inside mine, literally, all I have in there is Nukas. I don't have any Nuka Shine or anything crazy. I even have some Nuka Cranberries in there. And yeah, that's just the stuff that's on display, and then that's the stuff that I have in there. Now, back in the day, I probably would have put something in there, just joking around, whatever. There's a lot of new players on, and I really, it's kind of crappy to have your free fast travel. But anyway, another thing is a lot of people don't lock these. Mine is locked right now, and the reason it's locked is because of the issues that we've been having as far as people stealing presents. When I've got the Nuka-Cola one on, it's unlocked. I'll just leave it unlocked. And if you walk over here, my water purifiers are unlocked. This is locked, but I'm a hoarder with my scrap. So anyway, that being said, but anyway, I'm trying to think if there's. Oh yeah, I know what else I was going to show you. Okay, what I did, and this is actually pretty user friendly over here. The kill box. There's probably, I don't know, 15 in the kill box. So that's still pretty user friendly over there. It's not too bad, not too rough. And then I went to the pigsty after that. So those are 2 relatively easy spots to get as far as your blood eagles. So, and then Widow's Perch, there's like 4 there. So you got those 3 spots right there. You might be able to get I don't even remember how many it was. 30. So yeah, you might be able to get 30 out of there, but you might have to come down here in the ash heap. Rollins Labor Camp has quite a few in it, and then so does the Sludge Works. If you wanted to knock this all out in one day, that's all up to y'all. I like to get mine knocked out in one day. My wife and I, before I started doing this, my wife and I were discussing this. that this used to take up the game, and it was no fun playing the game because the daily and weekly challenges completely it was completely taken up. So anyway, I try to make this as easy as I can on you. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna quit rambling, and I appreciate y'all stopping by and checking out the video. If you did like the video, do me a favor and consider hitting that like button for me. It helps out the channel. It gets the video out for more people to see. If you're enjoying the content and you want to see more content like this, more weeklies and dailies, and some of the tips and tricks and the other videos that I do as far as the lost and forgotten quests, hidden quests, stuff like that, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. That helps the channel out a great deal also. But anyway, guys, y'all take care of yourself, and have a good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be, and we will catch y'all on the flip-flop. Later.